Said you wanted it. My bad.
Team Slayer.
Back red.
He's coming up light side red. 2 of them. 3
Oh,
of them
fuck.
light red. Light red. Whole bunch. Got 1.
Fuck. I lost sniper on top red. If you get the sniper, try to make it to light cliff with 2 weapons.
I died. I'm getting the tank back red in the spot. He's top red. I need help. Light red. 3 guys on me. They got me cornered back red.
1 second.
Got killed. They're getting the tank back red. So Nat, how much space do you have in your spare room? Would you be down for me setting up my computer there over Christmas? And you can play it when I'm not there.
Hey, I can barely hear you. I gotta adjust my sound settings. That Banshee completely drowned you out.
Okay.
Hold on, 1 second, 1 second. No, I can't. I gotta fix this. 1 second.
Yeah, pick me up to the game. I ran over to our guys.
Oh, kicked you? Did you quit in time? Or did you get...
Alright, there we go.
I got banned.
You got banned. Okay, start searching now, Wes, so that you're back in the next game.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, Lee, what was your question? Sorry.
I said, would you be willing to let me set my computer up in your spare room? And you can play it?
That depends, honestly. I don't have an answer for you.
Okay.
Because there's not a ton of... that's where, like, all of our Christmas gifts are being kept at the moment, like the big ones. And I would have to relocate. I'm not sure.
It's not a big deal. After Christmas, though, possibly?
What I would do if I were you is I would offer Chris a service in exchange for letting you put it in Toa's room. Because their Wi-Fi is much better than mine. And that will be more convenient. Toa's room is empty right now. And I'm not saying you would be able to game while he's sleeping, but like during the day, if like they're out and about, in the park or some shit. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Because you're gonna be staying there, like anyway, aren't you? Yeah. So like you could bring it to my place, and we probably could make it work, but realistically, I feel like there is a better option. And again, I wouldn't I wouldn't impose it per se, but I'm willing to believe that Chris could probably get something out of you that he would enjoy. That would be minute compared to like you being able to play on your computer without driving.
Yeah, he was pretty firm that he didn't want to open up the space while Ayano and Toa were there.
Yeah, he's a little bastard.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll beg Dad and Sylvia if I can do it in the dining room.
I mean, you could definitely do it in the basement. So like it really came down to you'd have to obviously put it away every time, but like you could easily set it up in the laundry room and then put it away.
I've got
and that would actually.
I just need to run an Ethernet to a router of some kind.
I mean, I could show you where the hole is. I'm sure Dad actually still could probably at this point. I don't think he's that far gone.
Okay, why do you keep saying this? That he's far gone and old?
Because his memory is garbage. Like it's absolute trash.
Do you think it's from marijuana use?
Absolutely not. And if it is from marijuana use, I'd say maybe at most 20%. Like it's not from marijuana use. He's not using it in that kind of light. I think he's just he has a stressful ass job, man. And like I hate to say it, but like repression eventually does catch up to you.
Repression.
Like you can be the biggest like oppression of your emotion. And Dad is, done that his whole life. That's why he's Mr. Firm. But like, deep down he's a softie. Like we all know that there are buttons that we can poke to piss him the fuck off. That makes him a softie. Hate to say it, you're only a hard ass if nothing pisses you off. If some things do, but nothing else does, that just means you pick your battles. But like things still piss you off because you're human.
Yeah, he's not good at managing his emotional outbursts.
No, everything turns to anger, sadness, anxiety, oppression. The only thing I actually learned in therapy was like when I told her about how I felt about mom at the time, and she was like, "Well, you got to tell her this, otherwise it's going to be everyone else." I was like, "Well, how do you mean?" She goes, "Well, you're telling me that everyone's calling you a dick all the time, and you don't know why. Maybe you're being a dick, but you should be being a dick to your mom and not everyone else." And I was like, "Damn, like, are you telling me to be a dick to my mom?" She was like, "No, I'm just telling you that you need to express your emotion to your mom when you feel it." I was like, "Oh, this is going to go great, but I approve." And that's like when I started being like, "Yo, fuck you, mom. This is bullshit." Like my therapist,
don't take it out on Jeffrey. Take it out on the parents.
my therapist was like, I should tell you how I feel and why I feel this way, so I can trying to do this without screaming. That's what she also said to do. I was bad at that last part, but like, so was she. So were they. They were my role models per se, if you could call it that. So yeah, screaming, volume control came later, but like getting the message clear was very, very easy. Like she would pull some bullshit, and I'd be like, "This pisses me off for these reasons, and I'm trying my best to contain my anger." And then she'd get mad because I'm cornering her. There's no preparation for this. I'm like, "You're a 45-year-old woman with 5 kids. Fuck you mean there's no preparation for this?" What do you want from me? I'm one of them kids. Maybe you should go get a therapist. He'll tell you why I'm doing this.
They fired her, dude.
She like this, and dude, my therapist was honestly like really cool. But then like once like mom and I like stopped talking for a while, and I was like, yeah, no, like my problems seem to have gone away. My anger subsided. I'm doing better in school. Like talking to girls, my friends think I'm cool. Like I really don't need any of this bullshit anymore. She was like, well, if you don't think you're gaining anything from this, like there's the door. And I was like, all right, well, if I think I need to come back, I will. And ever since then, I've been like, fuck that. I can solve my own problems if I just think like from a third person point of view. That's all therapy is. Unbiased third person point of view. And if it's too emotional for me to do it, ask for advice. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it.
No, I just lash out irrationally.
Yeah, right? Fuck my friends. Fuck them for trying to be there for me. They don't know what I go through, and I'm not going to tell them. Like, God damn it. That's why people don't have friendship in old age. That's why no one that in the older generation has any fucking friends. Well, not no one, but like very, 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 very few. Like it's very uncommon for people our parents' age to be like long-term friends, and that's why. They go through bullshit, and they're like, friends are like, oh, I can't deal with that. And they're like, but you're my friend. This is what you're supposed to be here for. Not realizing that like there's a step between having coffee and having an existential crisis. Like maybe smoke a joint or go get drunk first together. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna skip right to DEFCON 1, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Damn. Well, that's why, mom never had friends, because, like, she would, go through, meet people at a party and have a good old time and, probably not return people's phone calls or texts, trying to get coffee. And then, but, time to go to a party, Miffy's there. And then all of a sudden, Miffy needs help because her husband is treating her kids like shit. Yeah, I think we're just going to sit this one out. Yeah, probably for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, think about their point of view. Yeah, maybe we should stay away from this woman. She sounds like a real drag. Going through some bullshit. We know nothing about her. Like, you see? Maybe, like, let people get to know you before you ask them for help.
Nah, dude. Mom was
Yeah,
popular
right?
when they had tons of net cash.
Yeah, but, like, did any of them really know what being popular meant? And, like, that... Like, don't... Like, people... being popular isn't cool from the stereotypical sense. It's cool if, like, you actually have a close niche group of people that actually care about you. That's the things that, like, they actually show off in those high school horror movies. Where, like, yeah, like, the popular kids are so cool and they're so, they have all these girls and money and shit. But, like, when it came to saving each other's life, it just, nope, let the killer get them. I'm going out the door.